Welcome to the North Grove Community Farm. My name is Catherine and I'm the Community Farm and Market Coordinator. I'm going to show you around what we have growing right now. Let's go. So here we have our garlic that we planted last November with the grade 7 group from John Martin. This is a garlic scape. We harvest. I just pull on it so I can get as much of the scape as possible. This time of year, there's a lot of weeding to be done, so we've got a great team working on that right now. It's kind of a constant job. We have our peas coming in right now. They took a bit of a hammering with the rain that we've had in the last couple weeks, but you can see that they're climbing really nicely. They're starting to get tall. There's some little peas forming. Got some flowers going. Over here, we have some beautiful carrots coming up. A few more weeks, probably maybe even another month or so to fully get to size. So these big structures are new this year. This is for our cucumbers. So the cucumbers climb up on this netting, and then we'll be able to pick cucumbers standing up. And then over here we have our outdoor tomatoes. We also have some tomatoes in our greenhouse. So we're just string training them. So we're just gonna wrap the tomato around the string like that. We kind of do that, once a week, twice a week. And that just gives it support while it's growing.
Hi, I'm Ali Sue. Welcome to our greenhouse. This year, some of the big changes we did, we used to grow everything in here in these big pots, but what we discovered is it takes a lot of water to keep them watered. So this year we built raised beds out of hemlock. So our hope is that with the volume of soil, we'll be able to keep more water and have to water less. These middle 6 are all different kinds of tomatoes. And so we have basil interplanted with the tomatoes. So basil and tomatoes are a companion plant, so they grow really well together. Each of the different boxes is a different kind of tomato, and this year we really tried to make our signage a little bit better. So each of our tomato sections will have a little sign. It'll tell you a little information about them, have a picture of what the tomato will eventually look like. So this is our pepper row. We've got our mild peppers, our golden California wonders, our Jimmy Nardellos, and then as you go into the middle box, it gets a little bit hotter. We've got some Anaheim, and then it gets hotter and hotter as you go all the way to the end. We've done a how far down the row can you go challenge. And I think the hottest ones we have this year are Portugal peppers, which are 30,000 Scoville heat units. We put all the heat units on there because the kids really wanted to know, how many heat units is this, Ali Sue? What am I eating? So that's as hot as it gets. And now on this side, we've decided to do a bunch of different kinds of eggplants. We have a lot of people from different parts of the world who come to use the North Grove, and quite a few people have requested that we start growing some eggplant. It's a little bit more common in some of the other places. So we have 3 kinds of eggplant this year. We've got black beauties, which are a bigger one. We've got little finger eggplants, which kind of get about that big. And then we have mini patio mix, which kind of like are the size of an egg, and they're multicolored. So they seem pretty happy. We'll see how they do coming up. We have a couple different pots of mint. We have 3 different kinds because the kitchen really likes to cook with mint. And they've asked us to grow them some so that they can harvest. And then our experimental plant of the year, we always pick one thing we have no idea how to grow, and we tried in here. Last year was ginger. Ginger went really well. This year it's peanut. So you can see these are our little baby peanuts in here.
Now this is something I'm super excited about this year. This is flax. You can see these beautiful flax flowers that have just started. And we are growing this in partnership with the Flaxmobile project, which is a project started by one of the textile instructors at NASCAD. And it is to grow linen, like fabric. So ideally, you want the flax to grow as tall as it can. It hopefully will get to about a meter and a half. And then later in the summer, we'll harvest it. We'll red it, which is soaking in water. Either normally people would use a stream, but we'll probably use something like a bathtub, and then process it. It's quite an elaborate process to extract the fiber to be able to be spun into yarn. And a flax patch this size, if the flax grows really nice and tall, we should have enough yarn for a couple of socks maybe. We'll be posting when we're doing the processing so that you can get involved and learn a bit more about it. Okay. So these two beds here are what we're calling our intercultural garden. People were asking for vegetables that are commonly used in, say, South Asian cuisines or, cuisines of other parts of the world. And I thought, okay, I'll do my research, I'll try and learn how to grow it. And then I realized I have this great resource of this incredible community. So I partnered with Barkat and Sun Moon, who are two local members of the Bangladeshi community, who are frequent community gardeners. And they are growing crops for us to give away at our market that are ones that they would usually use in their cooking. So it's just a really nice way for us all to learn about different vegetables. Let's go see the chickens. Here they are. Here's the monsters. I think their first and only love is greens. So if you want to feed the chickens little weeds and stuff like that, they love it. They love it so much. Okay. Who wants to come hang out with me? Okay. So this is Hen Solo. We named her with our volunteers at our volunteer appreciation dinner. Okay, let's check for some eggs. Yes, we have lots. Good job, girls. They lay 1 egg per chicken per day. Thank you so much for coming to see the farm. Please come by in person sometime and check it out.